jam up of people. Big crowd here at Royal Randwick. Big field over behind the gates. Chantel's on horseback, following them around as they move in.
And they're all great. I wanted to touch on another Will, because this time 12 months ago, he was a horse that used to get himself so worked up. He was a little bit naughty, he'd sweat up and he'd do a lot wrong, but he's just a completely different horse. So he's obviously matured for the better. Linebacker, fantastic. His first few runs this campaign, he was getting himself a bit hot and warm, but now that he's deep into a campaign, he was so relaxed, probably the most relaxed I've actually ever seen him. Tom was fantastic, as you'd expect. I was quite taken by Moira, the Canadian mare. I thought she looked really good, and she's arrived around here really well. I can't really fault anything. Royal Patronage, he's a horse that used to get himself really hot in the parade ring, but today was a lot better. He is hot since he's arrived around here, probably one of the only ones that has really sweated up, but that was quite good for him.
Thank you, Chantel. Back to Tim Ryan for a final market update.
Yeah, linebackers still fave, 550. Tom Kitten continues to be well back, 650, but the late go is Moira, the Canadian man, now into $10.
The famous mile at Royal Randwick. This is the star Doncaster. And Darren Flindell with the call.
Lockroy picking up the Group 1 in Perth. Late last year, moves in. New Energy coming up. And Geoglyph, the hope for Japan, is drawn out near Coogee Beach. The extreme outside gate, and Geoglyph goes in with Damien Lane aboard. We're ready now. The star Doncaster Mile, $4 million in prize money. And they're off and racing. Geoglyph was one of the last out, together with Encap. Now sharp out of the gates was Pericles from Rise at Dawn. Gringotts very handy together with Stefi Magnetica. And wide out Just Focus slowly rolling forward. Tom Kitten takes a spot down on the rails. Another Will's deep out on the outside and Militarise, and then came Alma Beer. Further back then to Encap has been able to make up for lost ground there at the start. So Alma Beer's well back in the field together with Firestorm as they go to the first turn. Linebackers well back together with Anisette. Iona Merck is well back in the field, and they're followed by New Energy, Kovalika, and Geoglyph is the last one. So the Doncaster field run down the side, and Rise at Dawn goes to the front here. It's Rise at Dawn showing the way by a half length on Pericles. Royal Patronage 3 out in third. Gringotts gets the right spot, fourth right behind them. Then came Just Folk, another Will covering a bit of ground. Then came Tom Kitten, Port Lockroy, Stefi Magnetica, hard held between runners. Now Purton starts his run on Moira, coming around the turn. Firestorm revved up. Further back is Anisette as they straighten up now, and Rise at Dawn comes up the rise, being tackled by Pericles. Royal Patronage, another Will the outside. Stefi Magnetica's angling into the clear. Gringotts, Tom Kitten taking inside runs. Stefi Magnetica's working into the clear. They're right across the track. It's Royal Patronage, Stefi Magnetica up the inside. Rise at Dawn, Encap, Stefi! She got there today, Stefi Magnetica, right on the line, nailing on the outside Royal Patronage, and Encap whizzing home with Rise at Dawn, Tom Kitten, wide out another Will Militarise. Then came Alma Beer, followed by Iona Merck, Gringotts, Pericles, New Energy, Port Lockroy, Firestorm. Linebacker was always back in the field from Just Folk, Kovalika, Anisette, Geoglyph, and Moira was one of the last to finish. Well, she had no...
Stefi Magnetica is a Doncaster winner. Number 8, Stefi Magnetica. Jason Collett and Bjorn Baker is going to beat Royal Patronage and Encap. Rise at Dawn closer towards the inside. Stefi Magnetica, her last win was in the winter in the Stradbroke. She went round in an Everest and a Golden Eagle. Third up today. Jason Collett would realise a dream today, winning a Doncaster. And for Bjorn Baker, being an Australian, just got sweeter.
Wow, he's had a year, hasn't he? he's had a season, I should say, Bjorn Baker. She just drew the beautiful barrier. Collett gets another big win on the board here, and he just had the beautiful run through, peeled to the right part of the track, and she gets the job done. Geez, they slowed up mid-race there, give the backers no hope the back markers no hope there. He was great, Royal Patronage, sitting wide, no cover the whole way, and battled on particularly well. And Encap, boy oh boy, I don't know how. We'll have to have another look how much room he had to move in that race, but he had a bit to offer there late, and the leader's done a great job. Rise at Dawn, the emergency who's snuck into the field there, has battled on well, but they went across the line as a pack there. Well, I think we have to have a few looks at that race, but we have the winner who made her own luck there, Stefi Magnetica.
Yeah, all honours with the winner, Ronnie, and we've not been bagging her on the way through, but she hasn't looked as good as what she has done in previous preparations, but she's all heart. It was an absolute gem ride there by Jason Collett. A typical Jason Collett ride, sitting back, just picking the eyes out of things and sniping late, and gets there when the timing's right. Well done, mate.
This day has always been about Murray Baker and the derbies that he has won. Murray's had a wonderful derby day in years gone by. Now it's the Doncaster going to his son. So a Doncaster goes alongside 5 derbies that Murray won. Ronnie, they walked in that early part. After they settled down from the 1200 to, say, the 600, they spat out sections of 12, 12:45 and 12:15. Tyler Schiller was getting a picnic up in front.
Yeah, well, you could see that, because you could see a horse like Tom Kitten, who's never got on the bit in his life. When the speed slowed there, he started a reef and pull, and you thought, geez, they're going steady here. They had the big anchor drop there, which is unusual, I must say, for a Doncaster mile. And there's a couple there that probably we thought would go forward that didn't go forward, but she's just got enough speed to park herself in the right spot, and she's got a terrific turn of speed. And what a night that's going to be. I feel sorry for Jason.
I hope he's weighed in. 1:35.28, 34.17. More of the celebrations in a moment.